Hey everyone, it's Bria back with another scrapbook process video for the Simple Stories creative team, and I'm super excited to share this video with y'all. I am using the brand new Baking Spirits Bright collection, and my unboxing went live yesterday, so if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. So what I'm doing is I'm creating like rolled paper. I really wanted to highlight a lot of the pattern papers in this collection because they're so pretty. And instead of usually like using my like grid layout or like trimming paper strips down or doing paper rosettes or maybe shapes like stars and hearts and circles and stuff, I thought it would be fun to roll some paper. So I trimmed, well, I took out the 6x8 paper pad and then I trimmed like 4x6 papers, and then I'm just using my little Tonto tool to roll the paper. Now I didn't roll it super tight and I didn't make it super loose, so I think maybe the height is like between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. They're not super dimensional, but I like the size because you can still see the pattern and it's not crazy dimensional for like storage. So there are all the rolled papers. I had a lot of fun. I just used some score tape to secure them so that they would stay rolled. And then I'm going to actually go ahead and work on my background. I wanted to do like a simple mixed media background. I wanted some color because I do have a lot of pattern. I wanted to keep a white background, but then I also wanted to add some color. So I got the new Lumberjack Plaid Distress Oxide ink and it matches this collection perfectly. So I paired it with Speckled Egg and then the green one. Is it Rustic Wilderness? Evergreen Wilderness? I forget what it is. But it matches perfectly. So all I'm doing is ink blending on, just using my blending brushes and getting the colors on. And then I'm going to actually I'm going to sprinkle clean water onto the Distress Oxides, and then I'm going to let it sit for just a little bit, and then I'm going to take a clean napkin so that it could start like the oxidation process. So when I lift it up, some of that color will be missing, so it looks like raindrops. And that's just a super easy, fun technique that a lot of people do, and it just adds just some, just some interest and just some extra, like a little something something on the plain color. So I also added some splatters, and then of course, since I was cleaning up, the color and the drops, I actually got a little bit of the red on Speckled Egg. So I just filled it in with more of that ink color, and it was fine. Okay, so now that my background is dry, I'm going to go ahead and arrange my rolled paper tubes back on my background, and I kind of have them, centrally located and then kind of staggered a little bit so they're not straight up and down, and then I'm making sure they're straight using my T-square ruler. So in order to adhere all of them down, I'm going to use more score tape so I can make sure that they don't go anywhere and that they are stuck down pretty well. So the photo is of my oldest son, Noah. He was about 3 in this photo, and he's decorating cookies and is basically pouring the entire sprinkle container on all of the cookies. And I just let him go for it. He was having fun. And when I was going through the collection, this Peace, Love, and Cookie sticker from the cardstock sticker sheet was perfect for me for this title. So I adhered it down at the bottom, and then I'm basically pulling out a lot of the baking elements. So you have like the mixer, the wooden spoon, a whisk, a spatula, a little frosting bag, and then I'm also going to pull in some of the gingerbread cookies. So I've got my photo down. I'm just going through the foam stickers, the chipboard stickers, obviously the cardstock stickers, and then now I'm going through the bits and pieces ephemera pack to see what else I can add. So I'm going to layer in some trees, this really cute cookie sheet. And what else do I layer? Oh, I add another tree on the right side. I framed my title, so I'm going to add 2 embellishment clusters down there. I have an embellishment cluster by my photo and then one at the top left. And then I pulled the journal bits pack, and I'm trying to decide which pieces I want to layer behind my photo. I only opt for 1 since 2 kind of made it more wide, and then I really didn't want to cover up a lot of the paper tubes because I was already covering up a lot to begin with, and then I felt like if I added more behind my photo, even more would get covered up. So now I've got the sticker book, and I'm just going through to see what other pieces I can tuck here and there. What do I add? Oh, I end up adding like a phrase sticker, and then I'm going in with this like typewriter font little phrase. I forget what that one says. That one says Christmas Magic. And then I am going to pull in some of the circle stickers so I can layer those. Oh, I already added those. So I can layer those in a few of my clusters. Or I added one already, but now I'm going back and adding one up there. I love that top layer embellishment cluster. I think it's just so fun. I like layering like the chipboard pieces with the foam stickers. I know it adds a lot of dimension, but I just like the look of it. I love to tuck and layer and, you know, pile things on top of each other. I just love the look. So lastly, I am going to go in with some of the decorative brads and add a few of those into my clusters. And oh, I do add some white acrylic paint spray because I just love the look of it on Distress Oxide. I think it's great, especially with like Christmas layouts. I think the white the white paint splatters just kind of look like snow, and it's just fun. So I added those in, and that's about it. I love how this layout turned out. It's a great way to add a lot of pattern paper to your layouts without it being too overwhelming, but then also being able to highlight all of those really fun patterns. So there is an up close shot. There's my full layout. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.